Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another daily video diary. And yes, there are windows to the side of me that people are living in and could possibly potentially look out of, but hey to the ho, look how beautiful today is. Isn't it beautiful? Feel how silent it is as well. It actually like hurts my ears when I talk. It's that silent. Also, this morning I literally stepped outside of my flat wearing only slippers. Well, not only slippers, but wearing slippers. And I'm now walking back again, and you join me on my generic Sunday morning routine. Wake up ridiculously early, do some reading, then walk to take my book back to the library. Beautiful. But Sundays are like ridiculously awkward for me, and it's a lot easier to walk and vlog on this side, since that these windows here have a lovely view of this hedge. So yeah, Sunday mornings are really awkward, because basically I have work at 1 o'clock today, which means that I need to start cooking for work for about 11:30, which really doesn't leave you like any amount of time at all. So it gets kind of awkward. So I basically get up really early, do some reading, finish the book, hopefully, take it to the library if I need be, and then go back and pick up some small things to do, I think. But today is the first time that I'm using, what did I name it? I think I named it the Stig. Using the Stig to go to work. So yeah, we'll probably give you a bit more air before we go, just to make sure, Mr. Stig. But yeah, looking forward to that later. Shall we introduce bike cam to the hills as well? Just show you just how steep it is. I don't know. Probably not the first time, eh? So now I have just over an hour to play with before I have to start cooking to go to work. And it's so awkward, but today at work I need a lot of energy because I have got to excel. Today is the first day that I have doing my actual job, which is code checking, and I cannot wait. I've got to fly, I've got to do it perfectly. I've got to really just like excel and show myself off, basically. So, before I go, I've already had breakfast. I've had cereal, which is going to be my last cereal that I have while I'm a student, because that's the only reason I ever buy milk, is for cereal, and I don't particularly like cereal. So now I've used all my cereal, I can stop having it. Yeah, and yeah, so I've had cereal, and now at 11:30 I'm going to have a stir fry on jacket potato, because I've got to use the rest of my stir fry before it goes out of date and goes off and stuff. And then when I come back, I don't have to, I'm going to have chilli. I'm going to make myself a chilli and then freeze half of it, because I need to make space in my freezer. Because I've got too much stuff in it at the moment, and I've got 2 sets of lamb mince, not lamb mince, 2 sets of normal mince, so I'll have to get rid of that. But basically what I'm going to do now, I've got my list. Let's do that, because I don't know how long that takes. I've got to do a plagiarism test, and I've got to pass it before a certain amount of time, so I'm just going to do it now. Basically, I don't know how you access it though. Is it on the Moodle? Maybe. Jump forward in time, and I'm on my way back from work, and I'm about to assault the hill. Let's see how far we get up this time. Jesus, about halfway, probably slightly more than halfway. Before that corner there, I bet that's possible. In one, I just got flummoxed by a dodgy gear change. It wouldn't go down into first. There, and then it shuttered, and then I tried to make it go better by going up, and then, no. Although you serviced this, Halford's terrible service. Hope I've still got the receipt. I'll take it to this one. Oi, your douchebag friends up in Nottingham. Okay. I'm only stopping, I'm going to carry on in a minute as soon as this car's gone, I think. Just a quick break and then back to... Told you it's bloody easy. Easy, up at the top. It's just up that road there's university. Schooled! Oh yeah. Wait for the sign. Wait for the sign. Oh gosh, car on the side of me. University of Bath. I'm just casually filming. Schooled, university, I don't know which way it goes, but either way, I feel like, well, I wouldn't say that I own the world, but I definitely own probably about 60% of it now, I think. Would have been 100, but I did have a rest, so who needs to go to the gym? Not this guy. Balls to the gym and all of your sports capabilities. I'll just do recreational swimming, probably not play tennis, but swimming. It does feel as if my head is inflated to about 160% the original size. Alright, this is the way I'm going to feel it. You ready? Oh, boss. Well, that bugger ain't moving either. It's my lucky steed, that is. Not letting that go. Returning home triumphant. And time jump once again. How's it going? basically then I've got quite a bit actually of the day to fill you up upon. Firstly, what I had for lunch was, I thought I'd try, I needed to use the rest of my stir fry. So I thought, why not, I'll have stir fry with a jack potato, because otherwise the jack potatoes are going to go off and also the stir fry is going to go off and then I'd be able to eat them and that's a waste. So I had stir fry and jack potato and it was weird and very filling, but it was good fuel for the day because today I was going back to work to actually do my job as a code checker, as is what I'm known as in the trade. And it was a really big day. I was actually really relatively awkward, nervous about it, which was weird for me. I'm just trying to find something to watch on iPlayer. QI, I think I watched a bit of QI. So yeah, I had that and then I went to work and blah 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 blah. And it was very, very hectic, let's say. I was told that to do the code checking and then literally that's it. Code checking, reductions, go. So I turn up, I'm like, okay, then let's log onto the computer so that I can print off the sheets, blah 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 blah. How do you log onto the computer? No one bothered to tell me that. I tried to log on through the codes that we used from the other store, my old store, and they didn't work. I tried to use an adaptation of them so that it would kind of match the details of the current store, didn't work. And finally I managed to get on, finally managed to find someone who knew how to get on. And then by the time I got on, blah blah blah, printed off the sheets, blah blah blah, went to go find a handset and a printer, found a handset, hunted around for a printer, found a printer didn't work, complained to the managers about the fact that the printer didn't work and I've wasted an hour of my time trying to get it to work, blah 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 blah, and then thingy. So I basically had 3 hours of a 4 hour long shift to do a code check, which from my old store takes two people about 3 to 4 hours. So I'm like, oh my god, this is incredible, and the reductions on top of that. So it was mental, it was an absolute mess, but I got there in the end, blah 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 blah. Cycled home, you saw me cycle home, pwned it, and then went into there to cook myself some din-dins. What did I have? I had chilli, while everyone else had a pork joint thing. They cooked like a roast dinner at university, that's well weird. But yeah, I had my lovely chilli because I wanted to make room in my freezer, and I now have, which is good news. And then I came in here, basically sat back, did absolutely nothing and played Minecraft. But now I'm going to go to bed because I'm trying to make a habit of going to bed early and I actually don't even want to watch QI. So, because I actually feel quite tired. That's the point, I'm trying to force myself to go to bed early. What's going on tomorrow? Tomorrow is my first full week. It's the beginning of my first full week while at university. Last week we kind of had half stuff. We didn't have half of the tutorials, half of the seminars, half of the lab work. So tomorrow I have a lie-in basically until 11, but I'm going to get up early anyway. My first lecture is at 11 and it is computer architecture. Yeah, it is. Then I have advanced computer theory. Advanced computer programming, which is an optional module which I'm picking up because, come on. But it's worth extra credits and stuff, so I'm thinking I might do it. It depends. If I go there, I'm going to go there, just see how it goes. See how they teach it and stuff and what you actually have to do, and then decide whether I want to take it or not. Because it does fill up my Tuesday quite drastically. And then I've got a computer software design development thing for 2 hours, and then I come home, quickly eat dinner, and then run off to work. Sounds like fun, eh? Also, today I got home to find that I'd gained 8 subscribers randomly in a day. Just why? Why did that happen? I don't understand. These vlogs have been terrible. But then I look back at the views, and the views have actually been going quite good. We're close to hitting 100 average every day, which is incredible. Thank you. I don't generally believe these videos are any good anymore, but I'm going to force myself. I've promised someone now that within a week, someone will join me vlogging from the flat. I think that will make things interesting. I think they already think I'm a bit weird though. A little bit weird. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to catch you later.